Hi there friends, AG here. Thank you for watching AG Retro Gaming. We're back in Wonderland. Alice Madness returns. Just picking up where we left off. Like I said, the tutorial is basically over now. We're heading towards the Hatter's Realm. And here is what I refer to as a no going back, or NGB. It's a drop or something that you can't return through to make sure that you progress through the games. But it does mean when you hit an NGB, you have to have done everything before you get there. New type of enemy here, thing to fight. These guys aren't difficult, but they're a bit of a pain. They dodge the pepper grinder, but there's a bit of Dark Soulsing going on. Particularly in a moment you'll see there's madcaps that use shields, and you really have to time it right to take care of them. There we go. Alright, so it gives us the hint. It wants us to dodge and... yeah. Time it perfect and... there. Like I said, not difficult, especially if you like games like Dark Souls, which personally I don't. It's just me. I don't enjoy getting repeatedly kicked in the head. The basic shieldless madcaps are pretty straightforward, although they still do the pause as they prepare the attack thing. Get rid of this one before... didn't quite time that one right. There. Yeah, to you too. What's actually happening here is they're getting the fork stuck in the ground. I'm not touching anything. Why did it do that? I think that was a problem with my controller. I wasn't touching the button, but it just kept firing. That's okay. Notice how at the top I've lost one full rose and a half. Those hand things are a little bit creepy. About the least creepy thing in this game. Shrink inside this and you'll see our roses start to regenerate. That's important. The game will put these shrinking violets in places where it thinks that you need to start with full health, essentially. For now, I don't really need anything. This is pointing us to the way to the Hatter. So we're going to follow that suggestion. Make sure we haven't forgotten anything first. Because there's probably another NGB. Yep, tells us to use the shrinking violets. And as you can see there's invisible platforms that you can see when you shrink. That's important. Don't forget about those. And as you see there's another keyhole to go through. Just a bottle? Just a bottle. These things aren't breakable. No. Okay. Camera gets a bit funky in places like this, but once you can see, or once you know where they are, they're not. So you can sort of see them. They're not completely invisible, but yeah, just shrink and it'll make sure you know where they are.
It could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
So there's the Hatter's Realm. We're going to head over there in just a minute. There's a few things to take care of here first. When you hear the bloop bloop noise when you break a container, that means there's a slithering ruin. Let's shoot this pig snout. And we'll be able to get up onto that ledge where I can already see a basket. A bouncy mushroom. Let's check our weapons. Okay, so 475 teeth to upgrade the pepper grinder. I've got 257. 8, 9, 10. 260. Okay, let's head on up the stairs and enter the Hatter's Domain. I'm not sure I'd call that a cable car, but, you know. I think they did a good job with animating Alice's hair.
Almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far yet. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rare. It's not a question of if, Alice. It's when. Now hold on. And as they say, shut up.
So typical.
Don't quite know how that worked on a cable, but okay. Notice the change of outfit.
More graceful entrances? I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
There are a number of domains that we will work through in the course of this game. Each one has its own outfit, and you can go back after you've unlocked each outfit and change it. It's only cosmetic. There's no game. There's no in-game statistical differences with the different outfits. I happen to like this one. This is like a cyberpunk sort of thing, steampunk sort of thing.
Remember when a burst of steam blew your dress up around your neck? Just outside Harrods it was. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
Okay, this is what I mean by platforming. We all know what platforming is, particularly from games of this kind of era. Yeah, we need to find our way to the various locations. I don't think I can just jump straight out there. I'm going to have to come back for it. There's a snout somewhere around here that I can hear. Yes, I just finished a playthrough of this. It was a couple of weeks ago, and I don't remember everything. Bite me. Okay. There we go. That's telling us how to get over there. Alright, so moving platform there. Let's grab that. Moving platform there. We'll have to come back for that tooth. Yes, the first few times it is a bit disconcerting, where it looks like you're just standing out on nothing. And yes, I do fairly regularly miss the platforms. And that allows us to get up and get that bottle and those boxes. Alrighty, back down here. As with most puzzle platformers, there's a main way that the game needs you to go to progress. Wah! Like I say, like most platformers, there's a main way you can go to progress the story, and then there are also side tracks. The side tracks are usually treasure or other benefits of some kind. Ha! Dodge this, jammy bastard. Okay, I don't think there's anywhere else to go out here. Let's head on inside. Some stuff to do in here. What does it want us to see? No, it just wants us to be full health. This is one of the places where it messes with the camera. It's changed to like a fixed camera third person sort of view, which I find rather disconcerting. But fortunately it's brief. Alright, so we get the lever. That allows us to go across the gap. Those flying lights aren't anything in particular. Just one of the many different background elements. Yeah, it's kind of grim. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Damn! I didn't hit the wrong button that time, I just didn't time it right. Alright, let's take this. Like I said, it's actually fairly difficult to have low health for a long time. The game will give you health when you need it. Up until some of the battles at the very end, that is, when it does actually get kind of hard. What am I doing? Going out here. Alright. Next section. Alright. Right here, there's a valve here to turn. We'll get some steam vents. And more platforming. Yeah, this is a moving platform that we can see. See, I'm almost at full health again already. So don't think there's anything else around here. So let's continue. No going back. I'm glad I looked back here. How many teeth did I need to upgrade the pepper grinder? 400 and something, I think it was. So we're not there yet. And yes, there will be other weapons that we can get that we can upgrade. Camera did a bit of a funky thing there. Alright, the dramatic music indicating that there's a big fight. I don't think it's actually that big a fight, but two of these shielded dudes, plus others. Forgive me if I go quiet during those battles, it just means I'm concentrating. Okay, that little shot might make a good thumbnail for this video. There is a pig snout somewhere, I can hear it. I think, however, it is below me and I can't get it from here. Damn slithering ruin, like I said, annoying. Yeah. I just need to make sure that I've got everything. I'm pretty sure I have, so let's head on over this direction and trust that we find that pig snout as we about face. Yeah, look at that. I'll leave that tooth to guide the way later. And it's a basket.
My heart is open, Alice. Never closed. Never locked. It needs no key.
Yeah, shame the same isn't could be said about your room. Nah, spoiler alert. Okay, here we go. Yep, this is one of those fun bits. I'll be finishing up here fairly shortly. If you like what you're seeing here and would like to encourage me to do more, like and subscribe. I'll be doing the entire game. It's about 13 hours, give or take, depending on how much of the secret areas I can find. I've got a Patreon. If you'd like to help me out a little bit, look for Patreon, AG Retro Gaming. Should be easy enough to find. Let's just grab this over here, and we should be able to get to that Moving platform. Ah, missed. Try that again. None of this is actually essential. Again, if you move as soon as it starts shifting out of the way, that makes it a bit easier. Where's the snout here? I think it must be below me. Yeah, there you go. I hate the hairs. Uh, 419, is that enough? No, 475. Okay. Alright, we may be mostly done with the outside platforms from here. I think where we're going now is going to be mostly inside. And I can hear another snout, but it's around this corner. Again, I think probably below me. Like most platforms, you do get used to the distance you can cover. I mean, you get used to estimating how far you can go with your jumps and glides and things. I don't want to go there quite yet, because I want to take this. And there's a keyhole. Always make sure you get all of the things before you progress to the next section.
Alice was off. Interior learned from child, I suspect. Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
Yeah, so Alice's older sister. That's kind of important to know about, but we'll uncover all of that in later episodes. Let's just do one last big fight, and then I think I'll call it done. Okay, so this is our first tank enemy. Whoops. There is a trick, and the trick is to hit it in the eye. When the eye is closed, it just bounces everything. And that's what they do. They spit gobs of tea at you. Alright. I think we might leave it at that. I hope you have as much fun playing old games as I do. Enjoy. I will see you next time on AG Retro Gaming. Bye, friends.